What we don't understand is whether it is simply a refusal on his part or those who are close to him to sign the surety for him as a means of protest, or they are unable to meet those particular terms. And already that has generated a lot of controversy, first starting off in Parliament, where Alexander Afenyo Markins, the minority leader, sought the intervention of the legislative body in that regard. Let's take a listen to what he said on the floor of Parliament.
Iyoko, without delay, must revoke and vary that onerous bail condition. The man is still in the hospital. You are demanding 50 million worth of property. Yesterday, when one surety got there, they now said that the person to go and do inspection has closed. It's not available. You go there at 10 o'clock, they say it's not available. Mr. Speaker, we should not do this to ourselves until Iyoko is able to do the right thing. We, the NPP side, however our numbers, will protest by absenting ourselves from proceedings of this house and join him. We are all going to sleep there with him, and we are not going to ask for any property. We don't have 50 million worth of properties. Where is he going to get it from? That go and bring landed.
Well, there was a response from the first Deputy Speaker of Parliament who was presiding over proceedings. He simply said that, well, Parliament cannot intervene in this matter.
Having regard to the constitutional principle, the supreme law of the land, above and beyond which no further law exists, what then is expected of Parliament? I believe this is a matter that can adequately be addressed by the judiciary. For me, if a decision of an institution can be challenged at the court, if a security agency poses a bail condition that you feel that the bail condition is harsh, I do not think Parliament will have the authority to call for a review of that particular decision.
Not pleased with this response, the minority decided to pour onto the streets as they had threatened to do. The minority leader led the charge. They went over to the Economic and Organized Crime Office headquarters, where they pitched camp in front of the premises for a long time. Just in the evening was when they left. But at that particular place, the minority leader addressed the press. Listen to Alexander Afenyo Markins once again.
Looked at the constitution. They should vary the bail term. The man is unwell. He's in their custody. They know. So they should vary. Wontumi will not run anywhere. And I'm telling our friends in the NDC, 4 years will soon come. And if they think what they are doing is right, they should watch it. They should watch it. Treat others the way you expect them to do unto you.
Are you?
So if you keep Wontumi, is he using bail to punish him? We are here, we are protesting. We expect him to do the right thing. What has Wontumi done? Huh? Why are they?
At this point, the entire nation was confused and was wondering, I mean, what exactly has Wontumi done? Why is he being moved around? First mining offenses.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV, PENDREAM TV there, I see them, yopo.
I want you to join me listening to what a former NPP member and a ranking one of that matter during Kufuor's regime has to say about the behavior of Afenyo Markins and the minority in Parliament. He said a lot of things, and he said if this is the way they are going to go, then the future is not known, because their action doesn't portray any good intention. He also questioned Afenyo Markins' behavior, leadership approach, and a lot of his action, which he thinks won't help the minority in the coming days. That much ado, I would like you to join me listening to what he said into detail. This station still remains PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like, and also share to other members to watch as well. You are equally welcome with your view through our WhatsApp number, which is 0277128777, or best still leave a comment at the comment section about what is being posted or what you have just about to watch. Please do so for us. And this is from Insult. We are in a democratic world. Just leave your view in a harmless way, and we will take it into consideration. Thank you for making time with us again. Join us and watch to the end. Thank you.
The point that AB admits to is the fact that the politicians are to blame. This is how they run things when they are in government and when they are in opposition. So when they are in opposition, they are the victims and they are throwing around all the human rights issues. Then when they are in government, they are the beneficiaries. So they are satisfied, they defend state agencies. That cannot be good practice for all of us.
Let me say good morning to our viewers. Akable, is when democracy embraces you, it embraces you with two hands. One is a hand of enjoyment. The right one is a hand of accountability. You can't be enjoying from democracy, and then when it comes to the time for you to account for the things you did, then you want to run away from democracy. That will not be unfair. That will not be fair to Ghanaians. That democracy provided you with an opportunity that many Ghanaians didn't get. Out of that opportunity, the state has come to conclusion that you have some questions to answer in respect of the assignment you were given to do or resources that were given to you. Now, you want to sing a different song. You have enjoyed what democracy provides, but you don't want to account for the things you did. That is the demand side of democracy. It has supply side and the demand side as well. So I don't have any problem at all with what is happening. If politicians would treat themselves like that to ensure accountability, I'm all for it. What I wouldn't want to see is a situation where they will be playing this symbiotic kind of game with us. I pat your back, you pat my back. I consider you, you consider me. That is what we don't want to see in this country. But if they are going to be on each other for accountability, then it's good for the country. I hope you understand the point I'm making.
I get you, but
yeah, because let's face it. Let's come before. Let me even come to what happened yesterday. Then maybe I will zoom in on some of the other issues. You see, what we witnessed yesterday, the action, the behavior of the opposition can best be described as a comedy of opposition. A comedy of opposition. It was nothing short of clownishness that you leave Parliament, you go and sit on the streets, you are protesting. One MP was questioned. He said they were arresting. He said, so I was at a point that said, are they protesting or they arrest? Because he said, one of those sitting now, he said, oh, we are arresting. I said, okay, probably they are not protesting, they are arresting. Maybe they are tired of being in Parliament because of their numbers. So now they wanted a bigger place to rest. So that's why they were arresting. The man has been granted bail. Every bail comes with conditions. You have to meet the conditions to get out. You have not met the conditions. So if you even want to negotiate for the conditions to be amended, is that how to go about it? Is that how to go about it? The ordering state authority that they should, with immediate effect. Who are you? Nobody is bigger than the states. And whatever that is being done by Yoko is within the confines of the law. So if you think, yes, you can't meet the bail condition and therefore you would want an amendment or you want it to be reviewed downwards, of course, find a nice way to approach it. If you have to go to court, go to court. I mean, I don't know whether they forget that they are in opposition. You are not, you see, 5 months ago, you could have done that. But now you are in opposition. So your approach should be different. You don't talk as if you have it all, you can do it all. So do you understand the point? So my worry is that, so I mean, let's be honest. Are they saying that if they are to be sincere, are they saying that they can't provide that surety?
I mean, from what we know, I mean, it's potentially possible that this is more of a protest than inability. And I say so because in the Kwabena Dubois situation, I mean, it was initially 120 million. It went down to, when it went to the court, it came down to 80 to be justified, and they managed to meet those conditions as well. But I mean, you would agree that, and the lawyers will tell you that if the investigators want to keep you, I mean, they can fix conditions that will simply be impossible for you to meet it. In
my view, I think they are afraid. You see, they are afraid to come out.
Who is afraid?
Oh, the opposition. I mean, they're
afraid to do what?
Some of their ill-gotten money, they're afraid that if they come out to say, this is my house, they will be in trouble. So they are afraid. Don't mind them. If they really want to get the man out, they can get the man out. Because they know by doing so, the extent of their loot and their thievery will be exposed. So that is why they are doing that. Because if really they want to get the man out, they will get the man. So the point I'm making is that, you see, look at the way they behave in respect of the CJ's issue. All the time, they are painting a picture, they are portraying some impression out there that something untoward, something illegal is being done, when everything is being done according to law. I'm saying that we are in a democracy. If you think what is being done is against the law, the place to go is the court, not on the streets. And look at yesterday, I was so sad. You see, the party I joined in 1992, my former party, NPP, the NPP I joined is completely different from this NPP. I mean, the only thing they have in common is the name. Even the name, some say this is Nana Pepo's party, not New Patriotic Party. If really the NPP I joined in 1992, if they were to protest or fight for some of these things, this will not be the approach. I mean, just cast your mind back. 1990, in the 90s, when things were even more difficult, did you see something like what they are doing? So, yes, if they think, and it's so funny the way they put it, you wait in 4 years' time, 4 years is just around the corner, as if they are going to vote for all of us in 4 years to come. They should spare us. Okay. Afenyo Markins and his leadership style, for me, leaves much to be desired. Okay. He has to change his approach. He has to, do things differently. If NPP wants to be seen to be a very serious opposition party, they would have to begin to do things differently. They have to make sure that they project a new leadership, a fresh vision to Ghanaians, so that a vision that will easily resonate, with the needs and aspirations of Ghanaians, so that Ghanaians will see that at least we're experiencing a rebirth, if you like, of NPP that is prepared to do things differently. But if this approach is if this is how they are going to run things, I'm telling you, even the 88 in Parliament will reduce to 50 if they don't take it.
Let me come to you. Are thinking, do you want to, because now the foreign portals are picking this. They are reading it that a member of the opposition party has been picked up and what is being kept, and there are protests about his rights.
You see, Akable, sometimes I'm tempted to believe that the democracy we are practicing is leading to the destruction of this country, not its development. I mean, it is only under this democracy that we are practicing that someone like Untumi could be so powerful and untouchable at a point in time. It's because we are practicing a democracy that has a very weak right hand of accountability. That's the kind of democracy we've had over the years. Politicians do whatever they like. Once they go out of power, they are free to enjoy the booty. And that has been the system. So it's like people are emboldened to do some of these things because, I mean, once my party is out of power, I'm okay, I'm free. I'm waiting, I'm praying and waiting to come maybe the next 8 years or the next 4 years. That has been the system. And And we should be sad as a people to have such a system that allows people who have never had, who could hardly buy car tire or rent a house. Within 4 years, they own fleet of cars and mansions. If you are having such a system and you call it a democracy and you think you are proud of it, the only good thing about it is that every 4 years we have free and fair elections. And you are proud of having free and fair elections. Beyond that, nothing happens. I mean, if we are going to be very sincere, the kind of money we have lost through corruption in this country, through blatant thievery and looting, we are not a country that should go and beg for $3 billion from IMF. But we went because selfishness has taken over this country. Greediness has taken over this country to the point that all that I need to do is to join a political party. If I'm a thief, if I'm a cocaine dealer, let me join a political party. When I get caught, my people will rally behind me. And that is what is happening in this country. One, to me, is not above the law. The law has to deal with anyone who is found to have plundered this nation. And let me tell you, if the politicians are going to jail themselves every 8 years, every 12 years, every 20 years, for this country to get to the point of weeding out corruption in this country, I'm all for it. It is better, and I will repeat, I said it is better to have such a system than to have a situation where I know you have stolen, I know you've looted, you've plundered this nation, but you go, so that you too, when I do it, you let me go. That is the kind of system you've had in the last 30 years or 32 years. So if this government is resetting, then let's reset properly, so that they themselves, as they work, they'll be mindful that if I do, the same thing will be done to me in future. Okay. That system, that culture will help to save this country. Let's be honest, look at a situation where somebody jumps over somebody's wall, somebody go and steal somebody's plantain, somebody steals goat, and the person is sent to prison for 8 years, 10 years. Somebody steals mobile phone, the person goes to prison 8 years. Politicians come, you know them. As I said, you see this money, it's like a chicken change for them. But they know that because of the money they've stolen, and the monies were ill-gotten money, ill-gotten worth, they are afraid to come out to say, I'm putting my burden. You could ask them where they yes. So that is why the guy is saying there. But you see, one other lesson I've learned from this is that when you're a politician, be mindful of what you say. It could be possible for somebody to have done something more damaging than what Wuntumi has done. But you see, if you conduct yourself in a certain manner in politics, prior to the elections, some of the videos I've seen, some of the things Wuntumi said about the president, about the vice president, the current one, about Alan Chamantin, and if you listen, watch those. Sometimes when I see them, I'm not able to watch them to the end, because this is not the kind of democracy we should have. And when he was misbehaving, I didn't see anybody in NPP, no sensible person in NPP could call him and say, Wuntumi, what you are doing, you are going beyond bounds. Even though you are practicing democracy, freedom of speech, the things you are saying are damaging to the personality, to the integrity, and to the credibility of those people. Nobody in NPP was sensible enough to caution him. Now they've been more sensible to go on the street, go and sit down like school kids and protesting. And it's so sad how you've taken this democracy to mean that you can come to power, do whatever you like, steal whatever you want to steal. Once your party goes out of power, you can enjoy your booty, praying that the next 4 years, your government, or 8 years, your government will come back to power, to come and continue the cycle of looting. Now we are running the country as John 10:10. What does John 10:10 say? The thief cometh not, but to steal, kill, and destroy. That's how we are running the politics.
Do you know that Wuntumi has established and maintains a prison at his mining site? Do you know? Where he keeps his boys who misbehave towards him. One of my constituents called me. He was put there for 3 days
detaining people beyond 48 hours.
Urinating, eating there, and that prison. A constituent of mine called me that he was kept in there by Wontumi. That's how he punishes those boys.
I mean, those are.
They are not. Oh, I'm saying that my constituent.
They have to be dealt with. Let's. You see, I like something that.
So today he's also happening. I'm talking this because he brought about his conduct, his own conduct.
Okay. There's one issue. Let me.
The law is now. The Speaker of Parliament has now explained something to us in a better way. He said,
the law is the law is the law.
The law is the law. It's the law. So let the law work and let it catch up.
Maybe let me wrap up with you. And there's this point that I raised with Prof and Austin on the line as well about the Public Order Act. I mean, Act 491. In the very first section, it says any person who desires to hold any special event within the meaning of this act in any public place shall notify the police of his intention not less than 5 days before the date of the special event. And you have to provide the nature, the time of commencement, the proposed route. All of this is geared at ensuring that normal lives are not affected by the special event, so that alternate arrangements are made in place. I mean, it cannot continue to happen. If today they decide that he's not met the conditions, they are going to go back over there and the police will stand unconcerned.
Probably today, but yesterday was so volatile. If you read the report on the May 9th disaster at the Accra Sports Stadium, you come to
the Okujeto Committee.
You come to a portion of that report that said that if the police had not thrown the tear gas, we wouldn't have had so many deaths. So policing should also be democratic. There's what is called democratic policing, where the police will also have to determine the situation. And that's why in answering your question, I said that maybe today, the police would be in a better position to deal with violators of the act. But yesterday was spontaneous.
Okay.
And as a police institution, I think that they were right by not, stopping them midway or even at any point.
Okay.
But just to guard them and ensure that they don't go beyond the boundaries. But today, if the police insist, and I expected that today the police should have issued a letter, is there a press release that the MPs are violating the law, because they are the ones who pass the law in Parliament. And if they are the ones who are being seen also violating the law, what should the ordinary man then do? So I wouldn't fault them for yesterday, but today I'll fault them if they allow such things to happen.
Okay. Let me wrap up with Austin on Zoom now. And Austin, final comments as we draw the curtain on this conversation today.
Yeah, so, Joseph, I think clearly our appeal to the Yoko director to produce a person before court if you feel the person may interfere with investigation and any other reason, and by reason of that, and also the person is unable to meet the bail condition, it's a clear case that you are not able to release a person. So by reason of that, he must, Rimonacha must respect Article 14.3 and Section 15 of Act 30. And I also think that the lawyers of Wontumi should go to court if you feel the bail condition is too onerous. And because the law provides that if you feel the bail condition is too onerous, go to court and let the court bar it. They have that right. They should also exercise it. And I think there's one thing I wanted to comment on, the recurrent issue where.
Thank you for making time with us out of your busy schedule just to hear what you have for you. God bless you for that matter. And we urge every new viewers to also share, subscribe, and also like the channel for us. Please share the channel. Share what you watch with your colleague, friends on other platforms so that they will also know what is going on in the political arena. Thank you for doing that for us. Bless you with God's protection. Thank you.
PENDREAM TV now, so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.